life. Most Christians throw science out of the window without realizing that most scientists are Christians. Hello, I am Pastor Steve Akinwumi.
And I am Dr. Adeoye Oyewole.
Join us as we highlight and discuss day-to-day issues pertaining to the day-to-day living of every Christian.
Issues in Christendom shows every Sunday on Western Spring Television, channel 190, only on StarTimes.
Evelyn Ohiole,
Hi.
King Eve. How are you today?
I'm good, I'm fine, I'm alive.
I really feel like she's not giving the right answer to the question. When one asks you, how are you? And you said, you're saying, I'm alive. It's very annoying, seriously. How are you? I'm fine. I feel I'm fine will be the right answer instead of I'm alive. Not that I asked you if you're dead before.
Go and check all these 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 16-year-old, everybody, they are extraordinarily sexually active.
I feel is being unnecessarily hyper when it comes to the issue of sex, because we talk about other topics and he feels so reserved. He really doesn't have anything much to say when it comes to other stuff. But when it's the issue of sex, I believe he's being unnecessarily hyper. That's when I have to pick an issue with him. I mean, it's just being unnecessarily there when we're talking about sex. Just like a child, his mom just got him his favorite chocolate or ice cream, very happy, doing as though if he doesn't have sex for a day, he's going to die.
When it comes to finance, women also support their husbands financially. You need me emotionally. You need me spiritually.
Cassie is an amazing person, but I hate the too much attachment to that gender. I need you spiritually, I need you mentally. I can get these things anywhere with money. If you go by the topic was, who does marriage favors the most? You know how many jobless women they marry every Saturday? They are saying it favors you, favor. Are they vague so?
Growing up, when I was in the world, we've heard of
Who are you now?
Well, MC Too Much said he likes saying when I was in the world, and the last time I checked, well, it looks a bit innocent facially, but deep down, is actually out of this world. We're all in the world now. As long as you're alive, you're in the world. So MC Too Much, I beg when you talk about that. I don't want to hear that. Next time you talk about I kiss my words.
I think you have a problem with you saying ladies are champion, and that's the problem. Always trying to attach too much importance to that gender.
It's giving insecurity, it's giving low self-esteem, it's giving a blatant display of egoism. Because at the end of the day, a man who is secured in his words, a man who is confident of who he is, will not really be disturbed as to whether women are being referred to as champions or not. I mean, at the end of the day, Joseph's a really great guy, but whether he likes it or not, women are champions.
Western Spring Television. Ours it is.
welcome to every single one of you watching. This is Kidda's Word with Lola, showing right here on Western Spring Television, channel 190 DTT. How are you all doing today? You're fine. Oh, yes, you're fantastic. I can see. I hope your day is going on well. As you know, this is the Kidda's program for every child out there, every teenager, and of course, daddy and mommies, uncles and aunties can also watch with us. On Kidda's Word with Lola, we have varieties of segments that will educate you, that will inspire you, and of course, entertain you. Trust me. Yes, we have various segments on the program, like the teaching segment where I teach all sorts of things, impacting knowledge into you. We also have the special guest segment, and trust me, today is going to be amazing because we're going to be having two different sets of guests. One is the one that'll make you go, wow, you know what I mean? And the other will make you go, so it's going to inspire you. All right, that is not the only thing we're doing on the show today. On the show today as well, we're going to be playing some games. And trust me, you're going to enjoy every bit of it. My wonderful audience today are from Victory Secondary School at Jogbe Service Area in Oshogbo, Osun State. Put your hands together for yourself. Wow, look at you. You are looking good. You're looking stunning. Wonderful audience and active for that matter. Put your hands together for yourself once again. Thank you so much for being part of our audience today. And we're so excited. I'm so glad you are here today. So like I said, today's edition of Kidda's Word with Lola is going to be fun, it's going to be entertaining, and it is going to be inspiring. Don't forget that we do this every Saturday on this station, Western Spring Television, channel 190 DTT. And you know how it is. Once we start like this, you have something to do. What is it that you have to do? You need to fasten your seatbelt, everyone. Will you do that right now? Yes, because we are going on an adventure. So don't go anywhere because the show is just about to begin. See you soon. Oh, yes, you're welcome back. It is still Kidda's Word with Lola. You know how we do it. KWWL.
Kidda's Word with Lola.
Oh, Kidda's Word with Lola.
Fun,
educating, and inspiring. Oh, yes. And so I'm going to be educating you today on some right and wrong expressions. I know, yes, you have your mouth and you can say what you like. But you see, let me tell you, what you say is not as important as how you say it. Do you say your things right or you say it the wrong way? Because Lola loves you, and on this program we'll love to educate you. I'm going to be teaching you the right expression of some wrong expressions that we make. So if you're ready to learn with me, just say yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be correcting about 5 expressions today. We say them. How many of you know that this is the season where we all go, we sneeze, we have a runny nose, and then we cough, and then we all right, yes. What do you call that season? Do you say, yes, this is raining season? Now, the point of correction is where you say R-A-I-N-I-N-G instead of saying R-A-I-N-Y. So you do not say it is raining season. No, we are not in raining season, for crying out loud. No, we are in rainy. There is difference between R-A-I-N-I-N-G and R-A-I-N-Y. It's not the same. So the right word to use in that sentence will be, it is rainy season. We are in rainy season, not raining season. Do you understand? Yes. So next time when you're going to say to anyone, maybe your friends on the phone, and say, hey, the weather is so cold, we're in rainy season. Don't say raining season. Do you understand that, children?
Yes.
Awesome. So that is the first expression I want to correct. Now the second one is still about rain. Yes, it's still about the wet season. Now, Shola, there was a heavy downpour of rain last night. Hello, Shola. It is not heavy downpour. Now, downpour means heavy already. Heavy pouring. That is downpour. Now, when you now say there is heavy pouring, that's wrong. So grammatically, you should say there was a there was a downpour of rain last night. So when it rains and goes, you know how it can rain and then you want to just snuggle under your blanket. Yes, so you don't use heavy downpour. It's like repeating tautology. So you say downpour. Oh, it was a heavy downpour. No, you say, oh, it was a downpour of rain yesterday or this morning or even now. So do not say heavy downpour, just say downpour. Oh, there was a downpour of rain last night. Are you catching my gist? Are you sure about that? Yes. Okay, so I move on from that and I'll be correcting this next expression. Now, okay, so you're looking for Korokwe or for buses and you are at the bus stop and then the clouds are gathering, it's all getting darker and it's going to rain and then unfortunately you don't have an umbrella and you're like, hey, okay, Bale, hey, okay, fear. No one is stopping and then it started to rain and it's just, was raining on you, all your uniform, everything wet, and you're like, what is wrong with you? Why are you talking like that? I was drenched in that, I was soaked in that rain from head to my feet. You know how we say it? Yes. Say, I was soaked from my head to my leg. No, you are not soaked. Are you beans? Are you Gary? Why are you soaking yourself? No, rain does not soak anybody. Rain does not soak anybody. No, you get drenched. Everybody, children say drenched.
Drenched.
Good, that's the word. So nobody is soaking you. Rain did not soak you like Gary. It's only Gary that you soak. Or you soak your beans. Or you soak your, what else do we soak? Maize, corn in the water. So rain does not soak anybody. Rain can drench you. Yes, that is, those kind of rain that, your top will be dropping water like this. Your hair, from your chin, water dropping from every part of your body. Yes, when that happens, you say you are drenched by the rain. You are not soaked by the rain. Do you understand that, children?
Yes.
Okay, so we get drenched in the rain. We don't get soaked in the rain. So what have I corrected so far? You don't say raining season, you say rainy season. You don't say heavy downpour, you say downpour of rain. You don't say soaked by the rain, you say what? Drenched by the rain. Then yes, I should do one more. Is it about the rain? Oh, about the rain, yeah, yes. So what is the next expression about the rain? You're shaking. Has that happened to you before? Mommy, mommy, tea, I want tea. Now, when that is happening to you, you say, I'm feeling cold. I'm feeling cold. No, you are not feeling cold. The right thing to say will be, I feel cold. Okay, maybe I said that too nicely, or let me just say it the way it is. Mommy, I feel cold. I feel cold. Do you understand? Don't say, I'm feeling cold. You should say, I feel cold. Now, children, say after me. I want you to do this the way we do it. Pick a partner, whether you're in the studio or you're watching. Find somewhere around you and say, come be my partner. So, and let's do the never say game. So let's go. Never say.
Never say.
Oh, come on. Pick your partner. Say, never say.
Never say.
I'm feeling cold.
I'm feeling cold.
You should say.
You should say.
I feel cold.
I feel cold.
Never say.
Never say.
I was soaked by the rain.
I was soaked by the rain.
You should say.
You should say.
I was drenched by the rain.
I was drenched by the rain.
Never say.
Never say.
There was a heavy downpour last night.
There was an heavy downpour last night.
You should say.
You should say.
There was downpour of rain last night.
There was downpour of rain last night.
Never say.
Never say.
It's rainy season.
It's rainy season.
You should say.
You should say.
It's rainy season.
It's rainy season.
Come on, applaud yourself. Very good. So I'm sure you have learned the right way to say these expressions. Ensure you say them right anytime and every time you are communicating. All right, we'll go on the show, but before then, we'll go on a short break right now. And when I return, you're going to be meeting our celebrity guest. Do I even say it? No. When we come back, you'll find out yourself. Don't go anywhere. It's still Kiddies Word with Lola. Yes. I mean, I just got caught up with the clap. Oh, yeah, in case you're just joining us, it is Kiddies Word with Lola, and that was the teaching segment wrapped up. Right about now, yes, we have our guest. My guest is sitting pretty cute, handsome man like that, and he is a world breaker. Oh, yes. And just watch out for the announcement very soon. We have our own from the soil of Osun State. Sitting beside me here in the studio, he is a word breaker of Guinness Book of Record, and he's on the show with us today. I won't say his name. I'll let you meet him by himself, let you just meet him, okay? So yes, welcome to the show. This is Kiddies Word with Lola. We're so excited to see you, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Good
Thank
morning
you,
to
player.
you. Oh yeah, good to see you. I mean, I saw it on Instagram, have been following, and then I saw that some people visit, and I was thinking, hey, should I go? If I go, hey, what if he calls me to come and do what he's doing? And that was why I did not come. I really, really wanted to come. All right, please introduce yourself to our
I am
viewer.
Samson Ajao. So I'm a Bible lover. I'm a writer as well. I'm an administrator. I just broke the Guinness World Record.
You just broke it. I wanted people to guess and guess
for the
and
longest
guess.
marathon reading allowed category.
Longest marathon reading. You know, when I saw that title, I was thinking, is he going to be reading in his mind? Or he will be reading it like through his lips? Please, how did that work out? Were you reading it like, this is the man who was... Is it like that, or you are just assumption reading? You just read, say, I've read it. You know how children can read. And children, I really want to... You know, when your teachers say, read, you say, I'm done reading. Was it like that for you, or you were reading it word for word?
So I read loud and clear.
Ha!
Word, one after the other.
Wow.
Page to pages.
Wow.
Books to books, from cover to cover.
For how long?
For 215 hours.
215 hours. Do you even know how many days those hours make? Maybe you should start calculating, children. 215 hours. Maybe from the audience, how many days do we have in that hour? 10. Did you say 10? Are you sure? Was that true?
Yes.
10 good days.
Almost 10 days.
Almost 10 days. That is amazing. Children, put your hands together for him. Wow, that is awesome. And you were reading. What inspired you to do it? I know that Guinness Book of Record have all kinds of record breaker. There are people that maybe would laugh at them. You'll be laughing. You know, all kinds of, you know, marathon record breaker. We had Hilda Bassi, who did the cooking for so many hours. And when I saw Readathon, I was wondering, what inspired you? Who asked you to go and read? You this, but you know, that's how they say it. Who asked you to go and read? What inspired you, sir?
Well, that is a famous quote.
Okay.
You know, readers become leaders. So that has been my source of inspiration.
Readers become leaders.
Yes.
And because you want to become a leader, children, I know, you say future president, we are here. Future Nobel winner, we are here. Future Wole Soyinka, we are here. Now, this is a man who was once a child. Yes, he was once a child like you. And I'm sure you are still somebody's child.
Yes.
Yes, he's still a child. He's somebody's child.
Yes.
And he said because he wanted to, that word that says, the quote that says, readers are leaders, is what is keeping him on to want to read. They'll say you should read in the class. If you say, oh, I'm not reading, Joe, can you see now? He's a word record breaker. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot to me. Of course, you know, I have a very tight schedule because of the children. I have to stay back because with them, I believe we have a brighter future in this nation.
Exactly.
So they are tomorrow. So I always want to have them around me, talk to them. I want to inspire them.
Come on, put your hands together for him. Thank you so much for inspiring children. And I know that lots of children, as many children that are going to watch this, are going to even get more inspired by your words and by your action. And so, in totality, how many books were you able to read? Can you count them?
A whole lot of books, about 100 books.
Wow, about 100 books. Hey, can I read that in 20 years? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. But how was your childhood like? Was reading part of you even at your younger age? I know now you're almost maybe a daddy or almost a daddy. I'm not sure. But was it there inside you as a child? When you were a child, did you love reading?
Well, I would say yes.
Okay.
My life, I've always wanted to inspire people. So from my primary education, secondary education, tertiary education, I've always been at the front line, you know, leading people and inspiring people.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing that with us. And I know you really do not have time because this, record breaking has, launched you into greatness that we cannot all deny. So, and I want to appreciate you for taking out I know it's just like an hijack. Thank you for stopping by to encourage these future leaders. What will be your advice? What would be your word of encouragement to children who love reading, who cannot see a print without saying, I want to see what is there? What will you say to such children and children who also do not like to read?
Okay, so for the children that like reading, I would like to tell them that what they are doing is good, fantastic, excellent. With that you can become anything. And when I mean anything is, you can become a greater person in the future. Because it is natural. When people come to you and they ask you something, you have an idea about it.
You know little
about it. They will just say, let's put this man, this woman at the yes, because he's very, very intelligent. And you cannot be intelligent without reading.
Reading makes you intelligent.
It makes you intelligent,
wow.
When you stand on the shoulder of many ancestors, you see far beyond what the ancestors have been able to see. So when you read works of other people, it makes your work easier.
Exactly.
So I would encourage them to keep reading. There is a future in that.
Okay, and to those who, when you give a book, in 2 minutes, they are fast asleep. In fact, I have lots of questions to ask you. Did you fall asleep while reading? Because, but anyways, let's talk to those children who will fall asleep in 1 minute after receiving a book in their hand.
They should find their passion in doing that.
Okay.
They should start love reading books.
Okay.
When they start loving books, it becomes part of them.
Part of them.
And once it is part and parcel of them, they cannot do without it.
It becomes easy.
It becomes very easier for them. And doing it, they would realize that they are another person. When you are reading books, it recreates you.
Wow.
It recreates you.
Wow.
You have many ideas. So whenever you find yourself, you're able to contribute positively
to conversations
to whatever conversation is
okay, that is our almost star, like our own Osun State shining star, encouraging you children who do not probably fancy reading to start doing it. You may not love it at first, according to him, but the more you do it, it becomes part of you. So in one word, you didn't fall asleep. Did you sleep? Some children, my children were asking me, because I had to show, them on my phone. I said, look at this man. Look at, they were like, oh, when it was, I think, 200 hours, I showed them. I said, look. So we're following you, through the social media platform. And so when you did it and everyone was there, I said, come and see how we have done, even though we were not with you, but we were with you.
Yes.
All right. Now they were asking me, did you sleep? Did you not have time to eat? All of that. How did that go?
Okay, so there is a time to rest, of course. No human being, I don't think there is anyone that can stay in one place isolated and do 200 hours.
At a stretch.
It is not possible.
Okay.
So you have your time, very little time.
Very little time.
Just
That's
about
where the sacrifice is.
What? An hour to rest. And even the most difficult part of it is that it is at the moment that that sleep is even coming.
That
they say no, it is time to go again. So
goodness me, I must salute your courage, sir. And I want to say congratulations once again. You have made the state of Osun proud. You have made Nigeria proud. You have made Africa proud, and you have made the world proud. Thank you so much for coming on the program, and thank you for inspiring our wonderful children and viewers. All right, that is our world record breaker for Readathon, who has read for 215 hours, and it is so inspiring. I don't know if I'm going to try to read for 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's still 2 and 5. All right, I'm going to attempt that. Okay, thank you. And of course, I told you we're going to have 2 sets of guests today. The second guest will be coming in after this break. So don't go anywhere. It's still Kiddies Word with Lola. Thank you.
What's cute, harmless, and depends on its mother for food and protection? Well, me of course, but also a shy little creature called the pangolin. Hundreds of thousands of pangolins are hunted and killed every year just for their meat and scales. If we continue this way, the pangolins will soon disappear. We can't allow this to happen. Tell your families and friends to say no to illegal bushmeat from pangolins and other protected animals. Keep them wild, keep us safe.
Ahmadu Bello, a Prince Royal, was born 6th of December 1910 at Raba Village, Sokoto, northwestern Nigeria. His father was a district head and heir apparent to the Sultanate throne from the house of Usmanu Danfodio, a religious and social reformer who brought the Habib dynasty under the Fulani Caliphate in the beginning of the 19th century. Ahmadu Bello reached the bar of political consciousness in participation when, in 1944, he engineered the establishment of the Northern People's Congress (NPC) as the first political party in northern Nigeria and the rallying point for politicians in the region before independence. History will not forget Ahmadu Bello for his charisma and political sagacity, which provided easy passage for his king to political and administrative positions in Nigeria's post-independence era. The distinguished elder statesman and Sardauna of Sokoto has his face on his country's 200th currency as a mark of honor to one of the architects of Nigeria's independence. Western Spring Television identifies Ahmadu Bello as a watershed character in history.
Our economy, films, and music are well known throughout Africa. But we have lions, elephants, and gorillas. But Nigeria can change that if we say no to illegal bushmeat and report wildlife crime. Because poaching steals from us all.
Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela was an anti-apartheid activist who gave his all for the elimination of what has been described as the world's most vicious rule of the unjust and man's inhumanity against man. He was born July 18, 1918 in Mvezo, South Africa. Educated and trained as a successful legal practitioner, he took up the gauntlet of a human activist against segregation by the minority white supremacists in South Africa. At the climax of his trial for treason, orchestrated by the minority South African government, the great crusader for democratic equality was prepared to pay the supreme sacrifice to establish majority rule in his native land. He told white jurists that if achieving freedom for his people was worth his life, he was prepared to die. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in Robben Island, described as the most notorious prison in the world. It was from this same prison that he came out as a free man to assume office as South Africa's first black president in 1994. Western Spring Television identifies Nelson Mandela as a watershed character in history.
Yep. All right then. I mean, that was awesome. I also want to break a record. But what kind of record will I break? The other time I suggested laugh-a-thon. Well, can I laugh for 1 hour? I'm not sure. Or, no, nobody wants to do sleep-a-thon. Maybe, what about eat-a-thon? I'm just thinking. Anyways, I'll take more time to think about the record I want to break. But right about now, in case you're just joining us, this is Kid's Word with Lola. And we have our guests in the studio as it is. And they're not first-time guests. They are from Victory Secondary School in Osun State, Osogbo. And we want to talk about something very crucial. Before I tell you what we're talking about, let's meet them. Here is
John Priscilla.
John Priscilla from Victory Secondary School. All right, what class are you?
JSS2.
JSS2, JSS2. That is Senior Priscilla, because you have junior ones already in JSS1, right? Okay, good to have you on the program today. How are you doing? Okay, let's meet our second guest. What's your name, please? Atere Jesutofumi. Okay, Jesutofumi is also from Victory Secondary School. And you're in which class, please? JSS1. So you should say Senior Priscilla. Do you call her senior in school? Why not? Because you are friends? Huh? Okay. All right then. So we have Atere and Priscilla in the studio. So yes, right about now we want to talk about something that makes something possible. Something that makes almost everything possible. Yes. And we're talking about cooperation today. Cooperation. Can we spell cooperation together? Every one of us in the studio, everyone, can we spell it together? Let's spell cooperation.
C-O-O-P-E-R-A-T-I-O-N. Cooperation.
Fantastic. Put your hands together for yourself. Wow, that is cooperation. So yes, what is cooperation according to Priscilla?
Cooperation is that working together to achieve a common goal or purpose.
I love that. Simple and yet detailed. She said cooperation is working together to achieve a common purpose. Now, you will still know why we're talking about cooperation today. Let me tell you this. I hope you listen to our Readathon Word record breaker. You know that he was not able to do that all by himself alone. He had some team of people that helped him to achieve that goal. Now, you can see the reason for cooperation, but I'm not going to take it to that point yet. I want to ask you, Atere Sheon, right? What's, Tofumi, yes, thank you. Tofumi, what is your own definition for cooperation? I love the way you defined it. You gave us example of places where cooperation can happen. You said school, working together of people in places like school, community, yes, town, different places, yes. Okay, what is important is working together of people to achieve something. All right, we'll take it further in a bit, but before we do that, let's go on this short break. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Welcome back. Talking about cooperation. I know we have defined cooperation and we said it is a coming together of people to achieve something. When people come together, when they work hand in hand, they work in agreement to achieve one common goal. That is cooperation. Now, why is cooperation important? What are the benefits of cooperation? Just talk for me. Let's hear from you.
There will be joy and happiness.
So when people work corporately, now I want you to start, applying that to your life, applying that to you as a child. Yes, that's the essence. Because we have some children that find cooperating so difficult. They don't cooperate with their parents. Parenting requires a child's cooperation. Don't you think so? Priscilla, if I say, oh, I want to be the best mother to you, I want to be able to parent you, take care of you in the way that you will become someone great. But if the child does not do what I say, does not cooperate with me, can I achieve that?
No.
I cannot achieve it. So you see why we are discussing cooperation today. What are the benefits of cooperating? Jesu Tofumi said, it brings joy. It makes everyone happy. When you cooperate with your parents, they'll be happy with you. You'll be happy even with yourself, isn't it?
Yes.
So I really love that. Benefits of cooperation. Yes, over to you, Priscilla.
It brings harmony.
It brings harmony. Yes. When we work together, when we cooperate with one another, you will not say, no, it's rice that I want to eat. No, me, it's a I want to eat. There is no cooperation, there is no harmony. But if we eat the same thing, there will be that bond between us. There will be that love between us, right?
Yes.
So cooperation brings joy and happiness. It also brings harmony. What are the other benefits of cooperation?
It brings peace.
Explain that to us.
Because if we are cooperating together,
yes,
there will be no disputes among each other.
No fight.
No kidnapping.
That is in a society.
Yes.
When we cooperate with each other, okay? That's a very good point right there, just a photo for me. Thank you. So when we cooperate with each other, we will not, if I know somebody that wants to do something bad to you, I will not allow the person to do it, isn't it? Yes. I will just tell the person that wants to do something bad, say, stop with this. This is not good. You can't do this to your neighbor. And then I'll come to you and say, be careful, let nobody do so thing to you. Live carefully. We'll be able to work together and everyone will be safe. Cooperation is really important. What about you, Priscilla? What do you think are more benefits of cooperation?
If you cooperate together, you'll be filled with joy. You'll be happy, very excited.
That's a good one. You will be happy. A child that is always moody is not cooperating with his or her friends, because it means that when all your friends want to go this way, you are saying, no, I'm going this way. And that is not good at all. So we need to learn cooperation. As a parent to a child, how can a child cooperate with his or her parent? Let's take family cooperation into focus. How can a child cooperate with his or her parent?
Be truthful to each other.
Be truthful to your parents now, right? Okay, that's a good one.
You must listen to your parents.
You must listen to them, obey them. When they give you instruction, if you cooperate with them, you keep instruction.